Oh, right. Yeah. Hello, by the way, my good people of the internet. Which, what the hell are you doing here, people? It's Yanibab. It's literally one of the sacred holidays or something. I don't know. And I don't know. If you're here, then you're as weird as us. So welcome to the weirdness club, I guess.
Yes.
I don't know.
Welcome.
Something Yanibab fire going here. This is my kind of Yanibab right here.
Yeah. Well, we did
Anyway.
the whole grilling thing. So
Yeah. I heard from some people that it was the Jani Laupab yesterday. So we kind of did also Yanibab already. So I don't know what today is, kind of like just, I don't know, weird day that we just hang out and we don't do anything. So
even though actual holiday is tomorrow, right?
Well, they are, yes, but it's both. They are celebrating today. Yeah.
I just feel like Saturday on Sunday evening is a much nicer time to celebrate anything than Sunday on Monday. Even if Monday is like a day off, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly. By the way, you are hearing a new microphone from the blue guy over there. Can you just quickly raise up the microphone into the camera to show the people?
Yes, I can.
So this is
microphone that's not meant to be held.
So somebody is becoming a professional streamer here. So this is the Rode something.
NT Plus.
Yeah.
It's the first time I'm using it for, talking, or recording or streaming. So I don't
Yeah.
Input about it. I guess I'll have to listen to this stream back and see what I sound like, if there's any difference.
I think I have to, now that you have a professional mic, now I will put the levels on. So I just adjusted the sound levels, if you're wondering. If you're listening this back. So this was the moment that I think you will be as loud as me now, I guess, because previously the tiny little games headset mic was like a little bit like shrill, and it peaked way too much, and you were way louder than me before. That's the issue with those like super tiny mice. They boost everything so you can hear anything at all, but the audio quality sucks. So anyway,
people have any comments, they should just write it in the comments as well,
please,
because we could do some troubleshooting live as we usually do. Also, do I look different? I feel like I look different on camera as well. Am I crazy?
I don't know. I don't think the mic does anything for your appearance, but
no, it wasn't the mic, but I just look at my camera.
Well, you have new headphones. Technically,
I do have new headphones. Yes.
That's a difference. They're like slimmer a little bit.
Yeah, maybe
slimming. I mean,
slimming headphones.
You look handsome as ever, I would say. I don't know.
Yeah, thank you.
So
that's what I was looking for.
Yes. Somebody had to say it. Yeah. I mean, again, not expecting any compliments or somebody to come up in today, because one of the biggest holidays in Estonia, Jaanipäev, Midsummers, is happening today. So anyway, but we got some tech news for you to share, because it has been if I would describe the news today, it's kind of all over the place and weird, but no like major big like. Well, there is maybe one major big news, but yeah, everything else is like, okay, that's kind of weird. What? Okay. Anyway, so
those are my favorites.
Yeah, same, actually. Just something. I like weird things that you don't think about it every like many months, and then you're like, oh wow, that's kind of weird, and what that makes you think, basically. That those are the news I kind of like. Anywho, yeah, again, Facebook, if you're like oh no, yeah, this is not turned on. Yeah, by the way, update for anyone maybe looking the stream on Facebook. This is the reason why I can't stream on Facebook anymore. You have to have at least 100 followers. This is like a new thing for 2 weeks now, apparently, that the Zuck or whatever decided that, minimum 100 followers you have to stream on Facebook now, apparently. Which
are you streaming from? Did you make a page for it, or did you?
This is like a dedicated page that I have had for the past 2 years plus something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have been streaming on this page for, I think, one and a half years, something like that. So yeah, I don't know. Twitch works, I guess, and does Kick work? Oh no, I didn't. I have to start Kick separately from OBS, I guess. I don't know. It is what it is. So Kick is getting the Facebook bandwidth, I suppose. And I'm not considering X because you have to pay for it to stream, which is like also, which is kind of funny also that, X, I mean Twitter, of course. Twitter also did the thing of, by the way, we're limiting the live streams only to Twitter subscribers who are paying. So it was previously you had to pay if you wanted to live stream, and everybody could see it. But now they're even changing, like, oh no, actually only the people who are paying for Twitter, only those can see Twitter lives, which is kind of also like, what are you even doing? Like, actually. Anyway, this is my mini rant about Twitter. But hey, let's do the thing that we came to do, I suppose. Got my coffee.
And I'm having a sugar-free iced tea with lavender that I got yesterday.
Fancy. Fancy.
It exists.
Yeah. All right.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's not terrible.
Yeah.
I think I just described all sugar-free drinks.
Yeah, exactly.
This is my review for all sugar-free soft drinks.
Yeah. All right. So, this is the biggest news of the week. I feel like it's not like massive, but it's like pretty big. DJI, the Chinese drone maker, just got banned from US, and if you well, how big is this news? I mean, is DJI even big in US? Well, yes. 80% of the drone market in US is like DJI. Like, what?
Do they also do this thing where they like have a bunch of smaller like companies that are all still basically run by the same parent company, like they do for like smartphones?
Ooh, yeah. I'm not aware of it, but maybe. Okay, so I know that.
So it's just that huge brand.
DJI is a massive brand. Yes, absolutely. Okay. And but I feel like I haven't dig into the drone world that much actually, but I know DJI is a big deal. This is absolutely the biggest globally, like all over the world. DJI absolutely the biggest. There's no question. But again, 80% in US. So US doesn't even have like anything comparable to this, but they're like they're not like they don't have any replacement even. They're just nope. It's from China. It has a camera. It can fly around. That's it.
Yeah. That's what does it mean exactly? Like in terms of the sold drones, like would the police come and like find you for using one or something?
Yes. So I dug up this Reddit article that from the DJI subreddit. So there's a frequency allocated basically for drones that you have to have. You need to. I'm not completely sure how it works in US, because I don't know. I live in Europe, I guess, or something. But in in Estonia, it works. You have to have a specific license. If it's so you have to basically apply for the license. This might be outdated information, but at 2 years ago or something, it worked like, no, I'm applying for this license to fly on Friday from 5 till 6 with my drone over this area, and is this okay? And I will pay for it also. You actually this was dysregulated basically, and I believe it has been changed to like you just pay. There's some certain areas now, I think, where you have to have a license still, but you can you don't need to every single time. You don't need to yes, I'm flying from 6 to 8 or something on this Friday or whatever, basically. That, again, might be outdated a little bit, but I believe that's how it works right now, currently in Estonia, for drones.
All right.
I guess it's probably something similar in US also. But anyway, they are operating on specific frequencies. So, yes. Because of the FCC controls the use of all the wireless communication spectrum in this country, no Wi-Fi, no dedicated frequencies for communication, no use of the airwaves for any purposes. So this is the sale of DJI drones is not completely gone. But also, if you own already a DJI drone, you will you don't have any possibility to fly, basically. Illegally, yes, but you will be that, because if it works the same way as because every drone is assigned to an owner, and they have to have your contact information in order to even register the drone that you fly, basically. That's how it works in Estonia. I'm pretty sure that's also in the case of US. So if they catch your drone or whatever, then they can identify you, basically. So basically DJI drones, you cannot even fly them anymore. This is big of a ban, basically, which is kind of,
people who bought them just can't use them anymore,
and they cannot even sell them because everybody if yes, of course, somebody is oh, I don't know, $50 DJI drone which was $1,000 and did it, haven't heard of the news and buys the drone, and there was a complete ban. That's why they were selling so cheap. And it's a paperweight now. Yeah. So of course, some people will be basically scammed, but the most fascinating thing to me is there is no replacement at all, and this is people who are doing real estate photography or any kind of wireless telco, ISP phone masts. Those are constantly being checked with drones. Again, many professions are relying on drones actually these days, and this is not a thing anymore, basically. Well, I guess
they have a lot of different kinds.
How much the Mavic 3 is I guess the most popular, maybe. Or Phantom. I think Mavic is Mavic 3 is one of the ones that €1,300.
Yes. Okay, so it's a very expensive thing as well.
Yeah, I mean, they have cheaper ones also. But DJI covers everything. DJI, what's the latest Phantom? Phantom 4? Phantom 4. This is more a little bit cheaper.
The latest.
What? Enterprise.
It says new is Avatar 2 beta. Avatar, I don't know. Which costs €1,000. Well, still.
Yeah. I mean, they
okay.
1,000 for yeah, but this is and they have like Phantom 4 is the latest one, consumer facing, I guess. But again, I believe they sell also Phantom 3s and maybe 2s even or something. I don't know. I'm not completely sure. Anyway, but again, the big news here is like the biggest drone maker just gone.
Yeah.
Which is kind of wild. Oh, they have a pro version also. All right, anyway. So, yeah, I don't know. But this again, Europe is kind of heading into a trade war with China right now. So it's like, yes, we don't really like how the Chinese operate, and is this coming maybe here? I don't want to create panic or whatever for those of us who own drones, but that's gotta be, or maybe now all the cheap US drones are being flooded to Europe or something, or somewhere else like Mexico, Canada, something like that. I don't know. We'll see.
So you can get one while they're
while they're still legal, I guess. Anyways,
I'm going to step away from the camera for a second. Since you can't hear anything else happening in the apartment, I could try opening a window, which I closed, thinking that it would be picking up noise. But we may as well test it, right?
Yeah. Let's go. Let's do it. I think it will be fine.
All right. So, 1 second.
Yeah. Yes, let's do the microphone testing live. I'm really curious about how the microphone performs here. I'm pretty sure you won't hear anything. I don't want to really do the next story without Guerrilla because this is kind of funny. I thought about switching it up a little bit, the biggest story of the week, and then a funny story, one of the more funny stories. Yeah. Yes.
Next week,
as I suspected, absolutely nothing. I cannot hear.
Nice.
I couldn't even hear you opening the window, basically.
Okay, so it's
yeah. These mics are they are made for these kinds of things, and the software is pretty good also. Yes. All right. Let's do the funny thing, the funny news of the week, basically.
Ooh, already.
Right. Yeah. Because I wanted to switch it up, the big news and then funny news. I don't know. A Polish game dev under fire for mandatory sauna sessions with staff. So
yeah, actually.
Did you hear? Oh, okay, you already heard it. Yeah, Spectrum Studios creative director Jacek Bjorkowski. Controversy, blah blah blah. So on Twitter. In Polish media with the actual ad. So this was an actual ad in Polish media, I guess. And attending sauna session, not negotiable. Entire team needs to understand the product. So apparently they're making a sauna game, I guess. And if you... Sorry?
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was kind of a... sort of like a jokey team building thing or something like that.
Oh, I could be wrong, but I read somewhere that they're building also to write awesome scenes. Wait, where did I read the sauna part? I think.
Yeah, no, the sauna part was a thing. Yeah, it was
You
like
had a
in the
lot
job description. Yeah.
Room around the sauna and Sentamaga. Anyway, okay, I might be wrong, but yeah, mix of life is strange narrative, Final Fantasy story characters, Heart of Darkness, adventure level with dogs, tourist exploration. Oh, these are the games that. Oh, this is all of them. Okay, this is one game that incorporates all of these things. Then I guess. Yeah, that's. Oh, yeah, here it is. That's what I meant. The main character will be a sauna master and will be in charge of performing in various saunas. Oh, I thought this is like because I read main character, and I thought the game, and it will be a sauna. Okay, I might be wrong. I don't know what this means exactly. The main character will be a sauna master. In the game or in real life now? I'm not completely sure.
No, in the game, I imagine now.
Yeah. Right?
What a weird game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I understand.
Yeah. And that also specifically, yeah, not negotiable because the entire team needs to understand the product. So, and that's why my mind went to, they are making a sauna game, I guess, then, because they need to understand the product that they're making.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're doing a game of sauna sessions. I don't want to waste my time to explain what's the difference between Rushka, Bania, or dry sauna. You have to feel it.
Okay, you know what it could be? You know what it could be? They could be making a game that is like in the genre of simulators that do like ice fishing simulator or grocery store simulator. Or
yes.
It
will be a huge hit in Finland.
Laundry sim. Yeah. There's like a truck, truck driver simulator, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what they could be making is like a sauna, master, I guess. I don't know what they're actually called. These people who like do these kind of like not massages, but like use these like branches or like kind of like bouquets and like hit you and do stuff. So maybe that could be what they meant, but it's still not great because my mind immediately goes into, he or this person or whatever studio director is making a game about sauna.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, it's more like, he just wants to get into a sauna with a bunch of his like writers.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's what I'm getting. From
this. That's what I was getting also, kind of. Yeah. Same. And they have to be naked, and they have to sit with the legs wide open or something, and so they can. I don't know. Because as I understood from the thing, also that they need to do this as a group, not like one by one going into sauna or something.
Yeah.
They wanted to do it as a group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is weird. I do have first-hand experience of having awkward saunas. When I went to school, it was like the beginning of my program here in Tartu.
Okay.
We had like a getaway for not like team building, but to for new students, to be introduced to staff, to be introduced to the professors and stuff.
Yeah.
And so we went to this place outside of Tartu, which is like a sort of like resorty, kind of like a health center of some sort. And we did go to a sauna with our professors.
Okay.
And that's just a thing that happened.
Okay. All right.
I personally didn't find it very awkward because I don't really care. But depending on how you look at it, it could be weird. So it wasn't a naked sauna, of course.
Yeah, as the game developer also mentioned in I don't know, is this Facebook? I think this is Facebook. Again, it is not about getting naked. It's about experiencing different kind of sauna. And if you knew anything about it, wetness level inside a banya or steam one is around 90%. So towel is extremely wet after a few seconds, so you can still do it, but it may result with fungal infection. Also, based on recommendation from Polsky, blah blah blah, you should be naked in banya or steam, and with or without a towel in the dry one. So this sounds very much like he wants to see people naked, basically.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. To me, it also sounds like that because, okay, he may be correct in the sense that you probably are better off.
But he's making some excuses about like how
but that's exactly what it sounds like.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. Anyway,
because if you are writing a game about a sauna or different kinds of sauna, which good for you, you could do that. Why would you need to be there? If you want your writers to experience different kinds of saunas.
Yep, exactly.
They can just go to the sauna.
Yeah.
And workshop some ideas while they're there without your presence or, participation.
Yes. Again, this is in Poland. So please, CD Projekt Red, don't get any weird ideas here or something. I don't know. Don't make Cyberpunk weird, please. I love the game.
I mean, if anything, I would actually like for the next Witcher game to have like a 5-hour-long quest line about sauna and Geralt going to sauna and stuff.
Yes. Yeah. and at the door it will be like, no, this is a dry sauna. You need to take off the towel or put it on or whatever.
And
you cannot enter. You have to find the towel first.
I mean, CD Projekt Red sound like people to do that because The Witcher 3 opens with a scene of Geralt in a bathtub, and the first thing he does is like swings his leg open. You don't see anything because he's submerged in a bathtub.
Oh my god, that's where the inspiration came from.
Could be, yeah. Could be.
Yeah. This Jacek Piotrowski, he saw The Witcher and oh my god, I'm also Polish. Oh my god, I need to do the same thing. Oh no.
Okay, this makes the story much worse because what I assumed before, I just read about this drama. I didn't actually read the job description or what it was about.
Yeah.
My immediate thought was like, oh well, they have some kind of team building events, and of course Poland sauna. You go to sauna.
Yeah.
Which isn't great, but you also don't have to participate. But if it's mandatory work-related sauna, where you go in with the game's creative director for no reason, I'm like, and then he goes on Twitter and justifies naked sauna based on recommendations of the Sauna Society of Poland, and I'm like, what are we doing? Is this the hill that this person is willing to die on? Trying to get women naked, and you can do that easily without creating any drama.
Yes,
I'm sure.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they don't have to be your co-workers either. That's just awkward.
Yeah. Okay. What this reminded me of a little bit because it's the game dev is talking about if you want to make a good game, we need to be in the game or something.
Like method acting.
Yeah. So this reminded me of Jared Leto. Actually, have you heard about how Jared Leto does things? Basically, the Requiem of the Dream and stuff, where he where is it? Before filming began, Leto lived on the streets of New York City with a group of heroin addicts. Even before he just goes before even filming. He lives in the movie already, for weeks or maybe sometimes in months or something. He's that kind of an actor who and he just what was the other one? Yeah. While working on the film, Leto refused to break character, and he just they're not shooting a movie anymore. But Leto is like, nope, I'm in the movie. I'm still living in the movie. I don't break character. I'm still acting all weird and stuff, basically. So he's this kind of a character, basically.
I mean,
yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
sure. That's what they called method acting.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, he's kind of a hit or miss actor, but he had some decent roles in his career.
Yeah.
Which is more than I can say about many actors.
Yeah.
Saying.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the meta of Morbius. That one film that he have you heard about Morbius?
I have seen Morbius.
You have seen it? Oh, okay. I haven't seen it, but I just Anyway, Morbius. Just Google it if you don't know what this is. But anyway, let's go over to the Apple to delay the launch of AI-powered features in Europe. Blames EU tech rules. So basically, Apple says, specifically, we are concerned that the interoperability requirements of the Digital Markets Act in Europe could force us to compromise the integrity of our products in ways that risk user privacy and data security. So very like nothing burgers sentence, basically. But the problem right now seems to be 3 features: phone mirroring, which is like the iPhone screen on your Mac, technically; SharePlay screen sharing, which is like you can watch. I think this is the one where you can share your iPhone screen to others if you want to watch something together.
No, I think it was the one where you can basically control other person's iPad or something.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, you're absolutely correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the one. And Apple Intelligence, because, again.
So all the features.
The most exciting
the only
ones.
ones that are worth being excited about.
Yeah, pretty much. So, and the EU is looking into it because, there might be some, because, again, if you're like connecting to your, the screen, share, play, screen sharing, whatever, if you're connecting to your, grandma's iPad and you want to do some stuff, you will see grandma's things, kind of. Some personal things if you were digging around. And that's kind of maybe a problem.
I suppose,
yeah. And phone mirroring also, but I guess maybe if you're using another Mac to mirror your phone or something, or I don't know. Anyway, we'll see.
Okay, yeah.
So Apple is kind of like, okay, let's see if there is an issue or not. Blaming EU rules. Yeah. And the other Apple news of the week is Apple explains why the iPhone 15 Pro requirement for Apple Intelligence. So the iPhone 15, which I have, will not get Apple Intelligence, which kind of sucks.
Neither will mine, yeah.
Yeah, so these models, when you run them at run times, it's called inference. And the inference of large language models is incredibly computationally expensive. And so it's a combination of bandwidth in the device. It's the size of the Apple neural engine. It's the oomph in the device to actually do these models fast enough to be useful. You could, in theory, run these models on a very old device, but it would be so slow that it would be not useful. So it's not a scheme to sell new iPhones? No, not at all. Otherwise, we would have been smart enough to do our most recent iPads and Macs too. wouldn't we? I don't know. This sounds to me still like
sure.
Yeah, so this sounds to me still like, come on. We could have done it, but it would have been taking it a little bit too long. The query have been like, it would be delayed. But if I'm willing to wait, I don't really see the problem. But
it should be like an option then.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure my neural engine in my iPhone 15 is pretty good. Like 80% maybe there, maybe 90 from the iPhone 15 Pro or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. Like,
yeah,
it won't run on 14 Pro either.
Yeah. So that's the official reason why the Apple Intelligence is only on the iPhone 15 Pro, apparently.
Yeah, well, I kind of sort of buy it because it will run on all the M series iPads, which is a lot of iPads, like 3 generations of iPads. Pros.
Oh yeah, you
some errors, right?
Yeah, you will be probably getting on the iPad.
And on my Mac as well.
Yeah. Yeah. But
so I kind of like halfway buy it.
Yeah.
But that's still weird because on the phone is the one device that I feel like I would have gotten the most use of.
Yes, exactly.
And what else is a problem is that I'm not planning to get iPhone 16 either. So that means that I will only get to use these features in like
iPhone 17?
a year and a half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of not bad because probably by then it will be good.
Maybe. Or you will start to carry your iPad to everywhere.
Or I mean, I could, well, hypothetically, if they do release them in Europe, I could use them on my iPad, I'll try them out first.
Yeah.
Curious to see how smart actually Siri will be.
Same. I'm really looking forward to it. But again, the last story, Apple to delay Apple Intelligence in Europe, so we'll have to wait anyway, I guess.
Who knows how long that will take as well.
Yeah.
It could very well take like a year or more,
Yeah.
And they also said that some of the features will not be even like available to anyone at launch.
Yeah.
It will be introduced later, so.
Yeah. RCS is also technically in iOS 18, but it's not like activated something. So technically has RCS, as I understand from some articles, but it isn't a thing anymore yet because I don't know. Apple needs to do some activations, whatever. All right. Speaking of, okay, here's a story that maybe triggers something that you haven't talked about. You haven't thought about in a long time, but digital price tags in stores. Digital price tags can change at the cost of change the cost of groceries 6 times per minute. So these are getting more and more popular. And electronic shelf labels bring Uber-style dynamic pricing to stores in Walmart. So Walmart, well, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, this is a digital price tag in a Walmart, in a grocery store, which can change electronically from a computer. So the person doesn't need to go up there, change the price by manually with a paper price, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the problem is, okay, so first of all, why this is even a thing? Of course, because they can charge you more. Because if it's like super hot outside, then they can raise the prices of water and ice cream. Because that's what it's meant for. Because yay, if the demand goes up, just like in Uber, that's why they mentioned Uber. The Uber style.
I was wondering, but I didn't understand.
The Uber style dynamic. So Uber, if you don't know, the Uber price goes up if the demand is like really high. So if you
right.
Yeah. So that's what they're like going for basically. Is that everybody wants buying ice cream and water. Let's raise the prices in
or it could even be based on like different time frames, like the way some taxi apps, you know. The demand seems higher, so your price is doubled, you know.
Yep. Which is kind of terrifying.
This is like the rush hour for our grocery store from like 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Yeah.
So the prices are 25% higher or something.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Welcome to the end stages of capitalism, I guess, or something.
Diabolical.
Yep. And you start to, I don't know, panic buy stuff before, like, oh, there's a heat wave coming. Oh, let's buy all the waters or ice creams or whatever's. Anyway, just to pile up, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a dilemma that I was started to think about it also. If the price is whatever on this shelf, I grab the thing, and the time from grabbing the thing and going to the checkout, if the price changes in the middle of it, what price do I pay? Right? Like,
I guess it.
Like what?
Don't know. I guess you would have a price guarantee, or it would be like Amazon that you get the best price, right?
I have to like,
but it doesn't have to be.
Or I have to write down the time exactly when I grabbed the thing, or something. I don't know. I grabbed the thing before the price change or something. I don't know. I guess they will solve it by, you have to scan it right away from with your phone or something. I guess that's the.
Also, is that legal? Also,
everything is,
because it sounds like
everything
is speculating on demand for something and cranking prices on it should be legal. You know.
I don't know.
I feel like.
Is Uber illegal? I don't
know. No, Uber is a service.
Yes.
Right. So if they are experiencing higher like rush or something, and they just don't have enough drivers to fulfill the Ubers, I think it's a bit different perhaps. But you know, if an item is already on the shelf and you like start picking it up, and in real time you see like the price change, and it's like,
I don't know,
like what? You know, I feel like it would make shopping so much more anxiety.
Yes.
You know?
Probably.
You will not be just paralyzed by choice, but also by constantly switching numbers.
Yeah.
As they said, like they can switch up to 6 times per minute. Yeah.
Yep.
Like hello. Every 10 seconds.
You will do your shopping in like online in the middle of the night or something, because
it's like they're turning grocery shopping into like short stock trading, you know?
Yeah. And like you buy the stuff from the grocery store, and you can immediately sell it on the street for like, but these prices are like, you can immediately sell your watermelon for double the price outside of the store, because they just ran out of watermelons, and and the new ones are like
with like
twice the price. Yeah,
I hate it.
Yeah, same.
I hate it, and I feel like
same.
It would not be a thing in Europe, right?
Well, let's hope. Europe is constantly getting some weird ideas from US.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Let's come back to Europe. Sweden reports Russian jamming against Astra satellites. So this has been going on for a while now. So it's first in March, I think, was reported basically this. Russia is jamming all the GPS, and now against also some Astra satellites, which is television telecommunication satellite, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so this is like a article basically reminding, this is still going on. Russia is still basically hybrid attacking the EU countries, and this started in Sweden specifically after the, oh my god, Lotus of Film, what the hell are you doing here? You're supposed to be at Janibab.
Nobody's supposed to be watching this.
Yes.
Go back to grilling.
Yes, there's, there are several Astra satellites, but I feel like this, I think this is the, what was the complaint about distribution? I was at the barrel fair. Oh wait, this is the, yes, I know. Dunnilat?
What is it?
I think Dunnilat is the Estonian word for it.
What does one do on
you buy a barrel.
Oh.
Yes. Because
an empty barrel or a barrel of something?
I think you have to. I think you have to ask Lotus Film. Can you buy a full barrel or an empty barrel or both? No, there was all other stuff also. Yeah. I know that, of course. Like, people need to eat and drink and stuff also, but yeah.
Yeah, no, obviously.
Yeah. Yes, there were wood barrels. Yes, indeed. How about some smoked whiskey barrels or something? Do they? They probably had some.
For wine enthusiasts to build their cellars. I see.
Or probably for beer also. I don't know. Anyway, there's nothing really much to say. Oh yeah, well, it started after Sweden joined NATO on the March 7th, and just became more intense, basically. So, you have heard about AI, but have you heard about SSI? So this is Safe SuperIntelligence.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you already know about it, but you just guessed.
No.
Nice.
Yeah, I just assumed.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten to the point where we have pros AIs and max AIs, but super is the first step.
Yeah.
We have to build to pro maxes and.
We have to. Yeah. The ultra intelligence UI or something, SUI, super ultra intelligence.
Super ultra, yes. Mega. And what is that? What is SSI?
So SSI is so Ilya Sutskever, the OpenAI's former chief scientist. So he was really high up, and this is the guy who got Sam Altman, the CEO, fired from OpenAI. And then later apologized, and he helped get back Sam Altman into OpenAI, and now he's back on as the CEO. But Ilya kind of left, I think 2 months ago. He left OpenAI, saying "Yep, I'm out. I don't want to discuss any details why I'm out, but hey, this is the reason apparently."
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah. So basically, he was in charge of let's make responsible AI, which is actually good for the humans and not flashy cash grabbing and data sucking whatever AI that OpenAI is making. And you can get a really if you read between the lines why this SSI was built, it is pretty clear what is going on in OpenAI right now, because Ilya is we approach safety and capabilities in tandem as technical problems to be solved through revolutionary engineering, blah, blah, blah. Means no distractions by management, hint, probably, overhead or product cycles, and our business model means safety, security, and progress are all insulated from short-term commercial pressures. So yeah, probably this was pretty much the reason probably why he left OpenAI. And yeah, we are an American company with offices in Palo Alto and Tel Aviv, actually. Tel Aviv is in Israel, where we have deep roots and the ability to recruit top technical talent. Yeah. Anyway, so SSI.inc. And they have a website and everything, so they're a real company. Something.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. So
how did they?
Yes.
Do they have anything to like? How he just left and made a new company.
Yes.
Do they already have a product?
No.
Do they already have a super intelligence?
No.
Or whatever it's called. I mean, it doesn't mean anything.
No. Well, yeah, they're just. But they're just saying.
So they're just like.
Yeah. They're like. Yeah. This is the announcement of like what the hell happened basically at OpenAI, and this is like. Yeah, what they're building towards too, I guess now. And some other people from OpenAI joined him also. And
okay.
Yeah. So the rats are a little bit leaving the ship, kind of a little bit. And
sure, yeah.
But super intelligent, safe AI or SSI, super intelligence. This sounds like. They're not even bothering with the chatbots or whatever. We are like straight up going right to the end game, what we envision. Like
they're building vision from Marvel. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically.
Sure.
From
again, nothing that they said means anything, but I guess that's cool. I guess we'll see them in like 10 years. Or something.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Funny that Lod's film is mentioning exactly. I can see East Siberian Russian channels from ABS too. That is South Korea's satellite. We'll see how long Russian channels are there. I need that automatic dish turner. Funny you should mention that because here's a, I think, kind of automatic dish turner. Not really, but SpaceX unveils the backpack-sized Starlink Mini for $5.99, I guess. I don't know. This is. I just brought this up here because I just had 2 weeks ago. I had a interesting conversation about one friend, like acquaintance, friend, whatever, somewhere in between. He works on a ship that goes through all the European countries basically, and he was like, no, yeah, Starlink was amazing for us on the ship. There is no other options basically. It was like you come from the Stone Age into like a real like modern society with the Starlink satellite, and there's no other options, which was kind of mind-blowing. But so he basically described the previous situation where you just cannot do anything basically for you can send a text message basically every like 4 hours or something, and then they got Starlink and it's like no, now we can like send all of the messages in like seconds. And before that, it was like crucial ship information sending to in like 4 hours or whatever. Like what? This was like absolute game changer. So again, not for homes and stuff, but people who are on the move and like these ships. It was a complete game changer. These Starlink satellites, basically, and there are still basically no real competitors out there because it's not like yes, they're building them, but it's not like covered. It's still not on the level of this one. Cruise ship with automatic dish turner. You could also get satellite internet. Very expensive. Yes. So, and again, I don't know. It's still expensive. I mean, the dish costs 600 probably euros in here, but still, hey, if it's no internet at all or this thing, then yeah.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of self-driving cars. Okay, so this is okay. I will do the grim news story of the week. This is kind of a sad story. So, a woman killed in Harju County Tesla accident. What is up with this headline? This has to be written by AI or something. But basically, I have a picture. It's not like very graphic, but you can kind of see this from a truck driver that I dug up in. I think this was on Facebook basically, and yeah, this was pretty insane. So yeah, the back of the truck goes up to the back wheel, and I have seen. Yes, that the truck should have back protection for that also on the sides. Yeah, so this was I saw on the Facebook that some actual Tesla drivers for years they were discussing could have this been the autopilot, or was there any full self-driving at work or something, basically, because you technically can activate it if you put yourself in another country. If you put it in the Estonia, then full self-driving doesn't work, but if you put some kind of a Germany, then it will work or something. So all of them were sober. The truck driver were sober, and the woman was sober, I think. Was it in the thing? And yeah, so this was, and this is like a what is it called? Like a drive off. Like it's not on the main road, so it's like a pit stop basically. So as I understand, the truck was moving slowly on the right lane. Mm-hmm. Was completely stopped, but yeah, the woman was pretty sure she was driving the Tesla, and she just didn't notice, and yeah, instantly died on the 37-year-old woman. So this is kind of a insane crash basically. Acceleration track. So I think this is the braking track basically, as I understand. Well, this is kind of a, I don't know, bussitasku, I guess, is the Estonian term for it. So I guess you get it, or maybe, I don't know. It's hard to tell right now. But again, it's under investigation right now, and what the hell exactly happened. That there's a black box in Tesla, and so we can get all the details probably at some point. And yeah,
you're crazy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And yeah, bus pocket. Yeah, I don't know, because I kind of see like a bussitasku here on this picture, but I don't know, maybe acceleration track. And so I wanted to put this out here. Study finds self-driving cars are safer than human-driven vehicles. So this is, again, don't take stuff like I have seen on the internet. Are Teslas safe now, or are they not safe now? But because I'm literally talking about like this thing also. But there was a study. 2,100 autonomous vehicles, 35,000 human-driven cars over 6 years. And basically the very, very conclusion is that truck isn't safe. Yeah, so basically this is the conclusion. Research shows that autonomous vehicles are less prone to accidents, except in low visibility conditions and when turning. So it's not like either or. It's yeah. If it's like a straight line, it's less prone to accidents than humans, but except in low visibility, which makes sense kind of, because I don't know, smog or fog or whatever. or rain, or I don't know, snow.
Yeah,
the cameras can't really. They get wet, and again, Elon is very. I don't know. I have seen like Elon is ordering also some LiDAR sensors, because the problem with just cameras, as Elon has pointed out in the past, like, no, we just need cameras, no LiDARs. It will make the whole thing more complicated and whatever. But a lot of people are pointing out, if you get rain, water on the camera, it distorts the camera image. That is kind of a thing, Elon. So you can't really rely on cameras 100%. And recently, Elon has been ordering some LiDAR sensors also. Which...
Oh no, Lotus Freedom is having an ad break. Well, someone's getting paid.
Oh, what? 2 ads. Dyson? Satolin värvid. Yes. So...
Also turning. Don't you turn all the time when driving?
Well, I mean, yeah, turning in terms of... Yeah, well... In the city, yes, of course. But...
So the only time where self-driving car is good is when you have, like...
Yeah, if you're moving between cities, maybe. This is the ideal. Straight line, no turning. And good visibility. So,
dry, again, good visibility, good weather.
Again, so this is the super, like, very, like, I don't know, very simply concluded, like a massive study of, like, again, 35,000 human-driven cars and 6 years and 2,000 autonomous vehicles. So this is like a massive data, but these are the main takeaway points, basically. That but the study is pretty massive. So so
when it comes to actually driving, humans are better, and autonomous cars are better when you have to just
but not in a straight line between cities, and when there's like good visibility, then humans are worse. From this study.
Groundbreaking.
Yes.
Good job.
Yeah.
Whoever did this study.
I mean, it's good information in terms of like what is the current state of like self-driving cars. I feel like Anyway, let's go. Let's go over.
Suppose.
Yeah. With Bluetooth geolocation or Wi-Fi reaction time is longer for humans. Yeah, of course. Nothing more. VPN workarounds for cheaper YouTube Premium subscriptions are failing. Google confirms. Google is in crackdown mode of Google Ads, because Google wants more people to sign into YouTube Premium.
Well, judging by this news, I would say they want fewer people to sign to YouTube Premium.
Yeah. How do you feel about? I think you are one of the VPN sign into pay a lower fee for YouTube Premium with a VPN.
Correct. That is correct. Well, it was a one-time thing. Ever since I did that, I get charged like the small amount that is.
Yeah. But as I understand, this is like, oh no! You are not in the same country that you signed up. We will cancel your YouTube Premium membership.
Right.
As I understand, this is coming, maybe, basically. But again,
I still have my premium at the moment, but that's what I understood as well.
Yeah. So randomly cancelled. However, the common thread between the cancellation is that the users used a VPN workaround to subscribe premium at a cheaper rate than the one applicable to their region. Google has commented that is cracking down on this practice while avoiding discussing the forced cancellations. Yep. So we'll see.
Well, that just means that I will stop using premium and we'll go back to using ad blockers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't
That's
know.
all there is to it.
But if the ad blocker,
in Estonia, it costs. Yeah.
But YouTube is or Google is clamping down on ad blockers also at the same time right now. So
yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah. I'm also an ad block user, so we'll see. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be interesting.
The enshittification of the internet continues.
Yeah, ICQ is closing down. Yeah. I think I talked about it also loads of film already. Or did I? Well, this is May 25th. So this is a little bit old news. But yes, this is a technically a thing. After 28 years, they will shut down. And I'm pretty sure VK, which is the Russian Facebook, owns ICQ. FSB have full access to it, but ICQ is the oldest chat program. They make YouTube slower if you have an ad blocker. But they don't tell you, or it's because I have Firefox. It could be both, actually.
people meme about like nobody using Skype, but I would actually like to see someone who has used ICQ in the last 6 months. If you're one of those people, please let us know. And please let us know how you feel about ICQ shutting down.
Yeah. Lots of film uses Skype.
I also used Skype once in the last few months when I talked to immigration.
Yeah.
What they use.
Yeah. All right. So a little bit of Apple stuff also. Apple reportedly suspends work on Vision Pro 2. This is a thing also that. So, in case you're wondering, no, this is not like completely cancelled. They are just working on a cheaper model, basically. So I guess they heard about that people apparently don't have money or something, like 3,500 to spend on a headset. That is
shocking.
Yeah. The objective is to sell the model for around the same price as a high-end iPhone, which retails up to 1,600. Apparently, this is the goal, at least for now. But yeah, again, this will be
sure
probably next year, at some point. But again,
you think already next year?
I don't know.
Seems kind of soon.
Maybe. I don't know. This is the article says likely slip beyond its revised release date at the end of 2025.
Well, still kind of a year and a half. Still kind of soon for me, but
yeah.
I mean, it must have been already in development by the time Vision Pro came out, so I guess maybe yeah.
Yeah. Also, speaking of speaking of ICQ and Russia and FSB, actually, Biden bans Kaspersky. No more sales updates in US. So yeah, the Kaspersky lab, which is the headquarters are in Moscow, and if you're in Moscow, then you're just automatically, you have to probably hand over the keys to the Russian government and to give access to whatever they have, I guess, or something. Otherwise, it's the China model. You want to have some servers in China? Then you need to give some all the keys for the doors that you have in China. Then you have to give them to Chinese government also. That's what Apple did with the Chinese government, basically. Because that's the official law. I don't know. It's not exactly, but it's like the unspoken rule. But in China, it's pretty much verified. You want to do business in China, physically be in China? No, you have to hand over the keys to the building. Basically, they have to have access if they want to. As far as I can tell, they have not used it or something for Apple yet. Again, I haven't been following like this, but yeah, but it has been verified. Yeah, all the Apple servers in China, they are like owned by Chinese governments.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe Russia is at least wants to do the same, basically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
we can't have totalitarian system without total control. Right?
Yeah, of course. You must make a cooperation with the government. Yeah. You. I think also the one requirement also is to you have to take a loan or something from the Chinese government in China also if you want to make a business there. Basically, you can't do business in China if there's no China capital. Yeah. All right. How about this one? Okay, this is the what the fuck story of the week. A rocket company develops a massive catapult to launch satellites into space without using jet fuel. 10 times the force of Earth's gravity. So this is basically a massive slingshot, which works just like this. Oh, god damn it, wrong button. Please, YouTube, don't. Oh my god, what the hell happened? Where's my video? Oh, you son of a. Okay, here it is.
America's new race in.
Yeah. So. This one.
Which spins the launch vehicle or projectile until it hits 5,000 miles an hour, sending it through an airtight membrane hurtling towards space, and eliminating the need to lift all that fuel used in traditional rockets.
So so it spins around like crazy. Then as you saw, like it just hucks the thing out of the thing and just insane. I don't know. Again, they haven't like tested it to be like. As far as I can tell, this is still like a theory, basically. Basically, drove them just really hard. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
don't
know.
What if it doesn't go into space and instead flies somewhere and crashes into something and kills a bunch of people?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably they can somewhat predict the trajectory, maybe, hopefully. Yeah, but that's why probably they haven't like done the thing. So because as I understand, it's still in like testing phase, not like real actually. But yeah, that's why aims to put a whole new spin on space travel.
To be honest, it kind of gives me a little bit of those, that time when some billionaire went under ocean in that windowless submarine. I thought it was going to be okay.
Yeah.
And now every 4 months we have another billionaire saying that they want to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Correct this time.
Yeah.
So there was recently an article about it.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. At space, it's very important to have the right direction. Yeah. How about the one direction? No. Anyway.
The 1D.
Yeah.
Sure.
What's the fan base called? One Directioners, one Ds. I can't remember. There was some kind of a term for the fans of One Direction. Anyway,
is One Direction still a thing? It's not, right?
Yeah. Surely.
Oh, you know.
Okay.
Even One Direction feels like a boomer band at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sheldon Lee Cooper idea was a SpaceX rocket. I don't think I have seen this Big Bang Theory episode. I don't know. Anyway, Sheldon Lee Cooper is one of the Big Bang Theory characters, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Yeah. It was in Young Sheldon. I see. That makes more sense. I see. All right. Since we're started to kind of the what the fuck story of the week, here's another one. Before the meme break, Elon Musk read this workout series. Former Snap engineer, so Snap like Snapchat, launches Butterflies, a social network where AIs and humans coexist. Welcome to the end of our society, something. So a social network where there are humans and there are AIs, and you can interact both, and you can make an AI also there. Anyone can create an AI persona called a butterfly in minutes on the app. After that, the butterfly automatically creates posts on the social network that other AIs and humans can then interact with. Each butterfly has a backstory, opinions, and emotions. Why wouldn't we want to have like a social media network where you have just a bunch of AIs and maybe some few humans and you talk to them and you have no idea if they're like real or not real, and
right. Well, we're already kind of there, aren't we?
Oh my god. Yeah, kind of. We are. Okay, now Lotus Film. Now you probably found the clip of the thing or something. Yeah, okay. Elon Musk uses Sheldon's research.
SpaceX has successfully landed its Falcon 9 rocket. Musk called the event an incredible milestone in the history of
rocket. Okay.
Elon, the CNN reporter's here to talk to you.
Hang on.
Anyhow. Yeah, so, profiles, create, rich feed, chat. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to like talk about this app because Jesus Christ, we have like we're officially descending as humans, I guess, because yeah, let's make an app where AIs talk to other AIs about whatever, because we don't need almost humans anymore. Like, what is the point of a social media app?
I was thinking as well. What's the purpose of this?
What is this?
What is it for?
Yeah. Weird. Anyway, let's do the meme break. The meme break! So, what Europeans think America is.
This is what Europeans think America is like. I wake up at 8 a.m. to the sound of gunshots and violence. Then after that, I have breakfast. An 18-piece fried chicken bucket with a 2-liter bottle of Coke. Then at 9 a.m., I start my daily commute from Los Angeles, California to New York City. Along the way, I drive through intense poverty and homelessness. I will do nothing about it. At 10 a.m., I arrive in New York City. I talk loudly about how great America is. At 11 o'clock, I decide to head down to Miami. At 11:45, I arrive in Miami. This is where I get my tan. After that, I head back to Los Angeles. It's awesome that I'm able to visit all 3 American cities in one day. Around 1 p.m., I go out to eat for lunch. I leave the waiter a large cash tip of $100. At 1:30 p.m., I publicly lean against the wall to rest. At 2 p.m., I get my paycheck from my 9-to-5 job. I spend 60 hours a week working. I value money and status the most of anything in my life. Around 3:30 p.m., there's another shooting. Around 4, I discover that there's a war going on in another country. How would you ever start a war on your own continent? At 6 p.m. I have dinner, an entire apple pie that I wash down with a 2-liter of Coca-Cola. Then at 9 p.m. there's an alien invasion. This seems to only happen to the important countries.
9 p.m. there's an alien invasion also. Nice. Anyway. Also, okay, I need to okay, this one.
Laser. This machine is absolutely incredible.
This is a cat, 289 D3, and it is incredible. And this is my collector's edition Charizard Pokemon card, and it is very valuable.
Love it.
This is a Thundernova 51 laser. This machine is absolutely incredible.
This is a cat.
Okay, it is kind of ridiculous.
D3.
What is that? Is that some kind of 3D printer or something?
No idea.
Or what is that?
Actually, no idea. Some kind of a laser. Maybe
Or
a CNC
Nova.
laser. I don't know. I didn't listen. I just watched that the pants, the ass.
Well, you know, it's nothing new, right?
Yeah.
For as long as marketing exists, you would have women in revealing clothing selling things to you.
Yeah. That's the way
It's like when that. It reminds me of. It reminds me of Desperate Housewives.
Yeah. Lord's Film knows what's up. Those leggings are popular. That curved that ass.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Into the deep crack. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Lord's Film has been around. He knows what's up.
He's seen an advertisement or two.
Yeah. All right. What's happening in music this week? June 21st. I need to do I need Kate Nash? Okay. Kaigo. This was big like 10 years ago. No, 15 years ago, I would say, even actually. I don't know. No, but Imagine Dragons. Okay. Oh, and James Blake. Johnny Cash. Is this like Oh yeah, Johnny Cash also did one of those things that he recorded a lot of songs that he never released and was basically leaving all the rights to the songs to the children, as I understand. Yeah, and they are releasing the Johnny Cash songs now, just like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson also died and gifted his children like 200 songs that were never released. Yes, I talked about
That's
it.
smart.
Yeah. So this was like a pension fund, basically.
Or, I was gonna say.
Or something like
children's pension fund.
No, he got Highwayman that time. All right. Yeah. Okay. My music track of the week has been Caminando de Noche, the Memo remix. So it's just a I don't know, some kind of an African tribe, something, I guess, or skipping around a little bit just to not to get copyright striked. This has been really good. Anyway, some TV shows and movies. What the hell has been happening this week? I don't know. I kind of watched one episode of Stargate, and that's about it. Again, season 7 is picking up some speed, which I like. Yes, please. And Daniel Jackson is back. The one of the 4 who left in season 6, I want to say. The whole season basically was without him, and now he's kind of, I came back from the Ascendant. I'm not dead anymore. Blah blah.
How convenient.
Yes, basically. Anyway, anything else? What have you been watching this week?
I don't have any TV shows, but I have seen 2 films.
Yes.
One of them I watched today on the bus, so I guess I'll start with that one.
Oh, okay.
I have seen The Menu.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yes.
And it is... It is kind of a serve. I wasn't expecting it to be so good.
Oh, I haven't seen this. Oh, yeah. I was thinking about like, have I seen the menu? But I haven't. Not. I have not. Okay, so 7.2. Yes or no?
I mean, I suppose for general audiences it may be, but since someone who's working in a service industry, I feel like it's higher than that.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like a thriller.
Mm-hmm.
Where a bunch of rich people get invited to this amazing restaurant on some island or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And some shit starts happening. And I'm not gonna spoil it. I think it's pretty good. It kind of has a little bit of like Midsummer energy. It kind of starts slow, but then kind of progressively gets more like intense.
Okay.
And yeah, it's like a commentary, obviously, on capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
Always commentary on capitalism.
Yeah.
But also on the work of in service industry and how the industry is exploiting passionate people for profits.
Yeah.
And how it like screws their lives and ruins their like relationships and just drags them through the mud until they're like nothing left of their passion. They just like do the work. And yeah, I thought it was very interesting. I wasn't expecting it to go in that direction. So I would recommend. And it just has very good looking, beautiful food, which looks nice. So that's a plus.
Mm-hmm.
So and Anya Taylor-Joy is in the film, so it's automatically good.
Yeah. She is also in Mad Max, also, which I still want to see, but I haven't. But yeah, I will at some point.
Same.
Yeah. All right. Also, Lotus film, Star Trek. All inventions in Star Trek have come true. I can't think of one Star Trek invention that hasn't come true. The replicator. So there's a replicator. It does what it says, basically. It's a replication machine, which we kind of still haven't yet for some reason. I don't know why. So you put a thing in it, and it will replicate the exact other thing, like two exact.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, that would be
like an infinite money glitch.
Yeah,
in video games.
That would be awesome.
Replicators?
I wouldn't hate that.
Yes, yeah. There's some. You can.
Well, can you replicate a glass of martini? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, get back to me when you can replicate a glass of martini.
Yeah.
And it tastes the same as the original item.
Yeah. There was I remember a story also that you can technically somebody teleported like some atoms from one location to another, but again, those were just basically atoms, and those were like at the end of like a very, very long wire cable, basically, or something. Anyway, I forget the details, but somebody was basically teleporting like electrons or something. Anyway, the other movie?
The other movie is the masterpiece that shall go down in history as one of the finest films.
Yes.
That has ever been filmed.
Yes.
And I mean, of course, everybody immediately understood what I was talking about just from the description.
The Room.
And that is, of course,
no, yeah,
the Room. Yes. That is true. Maybe The Room is the one correct answer. Yeah. But it's close. And so I have seen the first part of the 7-part, 10-part saga that apparently is happening in Zack Snyder's
what?
Oh my god, what is it called? Rebel Moon
yes.
series. Yeah.
7-part saga.
I think it's like he's ready. Like he has ideas for
okay.
like 10 films.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, there's only 2 right now.
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking maybe it's already like Okay. I see.
Yeah.
It was a joke. Yes. Okay.
No, it's not a joke because I think he said that he has like already plans for like, I don't know, 7 or 6 films or something.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
It's not my words. No,
okay.
He said it.
Okay. All right. He has time.
So I've seen Rebel Moon Part 1.
So, the timeline. My lovely blue-shirted co-host actually mentioned. I have seen Rebel Moon, and it's wow. And that's all I got in a text message. After that, I decided I'm gonna surprise him. I'm gonna watch also Rebel Moon, because if it's like this reaction is basically worth a watch, whether it's like absolutely amazing or whether it's absolute trash. But again, I have children, so I managed basically like I think 45 minutes or something like that, and I could already tell that okay, this is this kind of a movie. Honestly, okay, please tell the people what is it, or why this is the greatest movie of like ever, of all time.
It is the greatest film of all time in kind of a meta way.
No, it's the movie of all time. You said greatest.
One of the movies of all time.
Yes.
Yeah, one of the movies of all time.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand how anyone in charge of monies has thought that like giving this person the money to make this film was a good idea. You know what I mean? Because like if you are directing a film, you at least need to go through some kind of like pitching and kind of like, talking to some people, talking to Netflix to get money from them.
Mm-hmm.
And considering how many amazing shows and were cancelled by Netflix for the lack of popularity and stuff, the fact that this was made is just beyond. This is why it's one of the films of all time.
Okay. What are the problems then?
What are the problems of this film?
I don't know. Yeah.
I think that it's easier to say what are
not the problems.
Good parts.
Okay.
Okay. So the good parts of the film are there's 2 parts. One part is the fact that the part that you haven't seen yet, but the final like showdown between the protagonist and the antagonist of the film, I thought weren't terrible.
Yeah.
Like it was as much as the rest of the film. So for this reason, it gets 1 point from me. And it also gets another point from me for a scene where a cool alien idea was presented to me.
Okay.
Where it was like a tick or like I don't know, some kind of weird alien bug or something like that.
I didn't get that far, I guess.
Okay, well, it's not a spoiler. Nothing in this film is a spoiler because there's nothing to spoil.
Yeah,
we'll get to that later. And the bug was just a bug. It wasn't like an anthropomorphic bug. It was just like a bug.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to communicate with people and like other aliens, it needed to like attach itself with tentacles to a person.
Oh, okay.
To like turn them into zombies and communicate through them.
Yeah. Okay.
And I thought that was like the one original thing that happened, even though it's not that original.
Yeah.
But it was done like on a level that I thought was okay.
Okay.
For that reason, it gets 2 points from me.
Oh, okay.
Out of 10. Yeah.
Can I give points also?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So 45 minutes again. This movie is like 2 hours and 13 minutes long. So I didn't even manage half. But the dialogue, the storyline, it's no. Come on. Dialogue, I was so eye-rolling my eyes so hard at some lines in the story. I was like, what the hell? a human wrote this, really. But the sound design, the costumes, I found like pretty good. The sound design, like some and some that the spaceships and the robots and the some stuff I found like, okay, yeah, I can fuck with this. But and there were some creative, like there was yeah. But I don't. Yeah, it starts out farming on a planet. I was also like, what? We don't. What? No, come on. And they have basically a horse that is like drawing like a let's like actually farm on this like super distant planet or whatever. And like, what are you doing? No. This can't be like... This took me out so hard. But anyway. Sound design, costumes, pretty good. And some creative aliens, as I saw a couple of them. 3 points. That's it. Again, 45 minutes.
To speak to sound design because I was so shocked by the level of execution of other things that I wasn't paying much attention.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But on costumes and like aesthetics, I am not sure that it's a positive because
okay.
In those 45 minutes, the characters who are the good guys, they basically look like some weird like Swedish farmers.
Yeah,
like this kind of rural Sweden like vibe to it.
Those costumes were also those were took me out of it also a little bit, yes. But the what was it the bad guys? Oh, I can't remember.
And I mean the bad guys just look like Russians.
Yeah, that was also true. But yeah. Not some
There is more to see.
Or some Nazis or something. Yeah.
Film. Yeah, somewhere in between, maybe like Nazis and Russians.
Yeah. Like this. Yeah. Like this.
And so you have seen in 45 minutes the first big showdown that the main character had with the Nazis.
Yes.
Where she just single-handedly just destroyed them all.
Yeah. Also,
okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
My favorite this segment, this first part has my favorite scene, my favorite shot of the entire film.
Okay.
You know, I've seen some Snyder films, like 300, for example. I've seen many like years ago. Not very fresh in my memory whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I did hear that he's a fan of slow-mo, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I got to experience that firsthand, and it's not even a meme. Like, it feels like half of the film is in slow-mo.
Yeah.
Whenever the characters are not speaking, it's slow-mo.
Yeah.
So, and my favorite, there's two things that I found amazing. The first thing was when she was fighting these Nazis in the barracks. There's a shot that is completely throwaway shot that doesn't mean anything and is completely pointless. But it's a shot of a guy kind of like falling over the shoulder on the ground, and the camera is pointing at his feet.
Yeah.
Right, as he is like being thrown or something. I don't remember what exactly happens in this scene.
Yeah.
In this shot.
Okay.
And there's slow-mo for this. But there's nothing in there. There's nothing to emphasize. Nothing's happening. You don't see the character's face. You don't see the main character's face.
Yeah.
It's just a scene of a body being thrown, legs forward, facing the camera.
Yeah.
Onto like a dirty, dusty floor.
Yeah.
And that's in the movie. You know, like it wasn't removed in post-production.
Yeah. That's what Zack Snyder is being turned on by. Just slow.
And it happens. It happens quite early, right? Maybe first 30 minutes, I would say.
Yeah.
And that was the exact moment when I was like, we are in for a good one.
Yeah, okay.
When I saw that scene, I turned to Maurice and I was like, what the fuck was that? How did this person who is a professional filmmaker editor and director have this.
And has actual money also. Yeah.
And another thing, I don't know if you have experienced this yet. It's like a slight spoiler. I would recommend you to watch the film to the end.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you would use slow motion for emphasis or for showcasing some beautiful, like, visual effects or some action happening,
Yeah,
something cool, right?
Or some emotion, yeah.
Emotion, perhaps, yeah, something important.
Yeah.
And but in Snyder film, it doesn't make any difference because everything is slow motioned.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't really matter. Shooting is slow motion, fighting is slow motion, falling is slow motion, everything is slow motion. And so there are multiple times in this film, right, that Zach found really important and really thought it was important to showcase and emphasize.
Yeah.
And in order to accomplish this effect, he slow motions the slow motion.
No. Really?
Yes.
There's
multiple times.
Oh no.
There's multiple times in the film
no.
where a certain shot is slow motioned, right, already, and then slow motions further to further emphasize the thing that's happening.
Oh, what?
And I was like, I didn't know if I was gonna like standing ovation these moments or just completely like secondhand embarrassment that I was feeling. It was somewhere in between.
And imagine watching this with like Netflix, the executive board or something. Yeah. This is our like trailer or something for. Fun fact: I watched the trailer of Rebel Moon and was like, okay, I'm in. This looks amazing. There were some insane characters, insane like weird like tentacle monsters and like super high fantasy like stuff is happening, action, and it's kind of set in like space things, which I also like, and I was like, I'm in.
All of these things are
and true. It immediately starts with I have a horse and we are like farming this land in this super on a weird space planet. What? And we have like a tavern culture and what? Come on.
And it was like, you mentioned writing when the Nazis arrive, right, and they settle on this planet. And then they have this moment where they try to assault one of the girls in the village.
Yeah.
And everything about that scene that preceded the fight was so embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's like weird, cartoonish.
Yes, exactly. I was also like, what is this? Like a 6-year-old wrote this, basically?
Yes, thank you. I was like, I felt embarrassed watching this.
Yeah. And there's a single girl who takes them all out.
Yeah.
Immediately.
And I didn't feel like it was doing any kind of like any kind of parody, any kind of commentary on this kind of like toxic masculine like soldier machismo.
Yeah.
It was just doing it, It was just written, but in a way that is embarrassing,
Yeah. The writing is absolutely the worst part. No question.
It doesn't get better, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets better because it becomes more crazy and you just enjoy it. You're just there for the ride. And I was talking to Melo about it because I couldn't. And have you seen Harry Potter films?
I have not, actually.
Okay, then you won't appreciate it as much as I have. But it is kind of still worth mentioning for people who have seen Harry Potter films.
Yeah.
There is a scene in one of the earlier films where Harry is going to a class about magical creatures.
Lots of film has seen Harry Potter.
Okay, very good. So maybe you have seen one of the earlier ones. It's in the third film.
Okay.
Harry gets taken to like a class about magical creature handling. And he's introduced to this creature that is like half eagle, half horse, basically. In the universe, they're called hippogriffs. Or like a griffin kind of thing.
Yeah. Griffin, yeah.
And so the scene is that the Harry is basically the only person in the class who gets to like approach it and kind of befriend it a little bit, which culminates in him riding the hippogriff all across the like school grounds, and it's kind of like a cool moment. You get to see like the school, what it looks like from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And I shit you not, for no reason whatsoever, the scene is basically 1-to-1 recreated in this film.
Oh no.
The creature looks the same. The character is of course different.
Oh.
But like why it's there, what's the purpose of that scene? And it's like, of course it's Snyder's film, so everything takes forever.
Yeah.
So it takes like 5 minutes of basically aping Harry Potter third film.
Oh my god. What's Muggle? Is that the name of the griffin? Maybe?
A Muggle is a person who can't use magic. Harry Potter universe.
I see. Okay. Yeah. All right.
It's like a sort of a slur against people who can't use magic.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. Muggle are you? Yeah.
So I would recommend you to watch this to completion, because as I said, I thought that if you liked aesthetics and sound design, I feel like you will get some enjoyment out of the final showdown between the protagonist and the evil guy.
Yeah. Because
getting to that point is painful. It's true.
Yeah.
I feel traumatized, and I'm also blessed that I've seen it.
Yeah. Oh no. I wanted to like this actually because the trailer looked amazing. Again, the tentacle creatures that I saw in the trailer, I was already into, and they will probably come at some.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a weird amount of tentacles in the film. I don't know if it's like Snyder's thing, but there's more than one tentacle creature in the film.
Oh, what? Okay, that's
yeah.
Okay.
And
yeah.
I just don't know how you're showing the IMDb page for this film, and I don't know how it can be anywhere near 5.6. Like, I'm sorry. I understand that he has a very like dedicated following of people who adore him and find his movies illuminating and poignant and important, but
man,
you're wrong.
Yeah,
Both of you are wrong.
Oh well, all right. But
I will watch the second part, obviously. Why wouldn't I?
You are?
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I've heard that it's even worse.
Oh no, then I have to watch it also.
Oh wow, I fully.
This is becoming our thing. Series. This is becoming our thing that we will just rant about this TV series. Well, not TV series. This is what is it even like? Movie
it's like
series.
It's like Star Wars, right? He's mostly ripping off Star Wars, so he wants to have like an entire saga, right? Basically.
Okay.
So this is part 1, part 2. Then I would like you to know that he's also working on a director's cut of both films 1 and 2.
Of course.
Which will introduce something.
Yeah.
That will make it automatically much better.
Yeah. And it will be 5 hours long also, yeah.
5 hours long, yes. The entire film will be in slow-mo.
Yeah. That's how you get like 5 hours.
All the scenes.
Yep.
Yeah, totally, yeah. But I fully intend to watch every single film of this series.
Oh no. You're contributing to the problem.
I'm part of the problem, but I haven't actually paid for it. I just pirated it.
Yeah,
so
okay.
There's that.
Yeah. Actually, same. All right. Some games. What the hell is happening in gaming? Free games. Freshly frosted. What the hell is this? 10 euros? Was it 10 euros?
It's free on Epic right now, yeah?
8 Epic games. Oh, it's like a cute little puzzle game, I guess.
Puzzle game, yeah. Seems
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cute.
About donuts. Hello. Who doesn't like donuts?
Yeah. And the Shadows Awakening, which is
I don't know what that is.
30 euros usually, but this is some kind of a... Okay, let's watch a... Oh no, please, no gameplay? No, of course, no gameplay. How about some gameplay, please?
Places.
No? Some kind of a...
Make myself sound...
Is it an MMO or is it action role-playing fantasy? Okay. Shadows Awakening. Is this like a series? Shadows? I don't know.
Let's Google.
There's no Steam page about it? What? Or is it? Oh, wait.
It is on Steam, yeah. Shadows: Awakening.
Oh, okay.
It's mostly positive on Steam. Came out in 2018, 75% positive.
Oh, what?
It looks like a sort of a Diablo-esque game. Is it? Isometric
yeah,
hack and
Diablo-esque,
slash
yeah.
RPG.
Wait.
Oh, there you go.
Why don't I like... Oh, what? Shadows Awakening. Okay, yeah, it's on Steam.
Yeah.
Mostly positive, yeah. Okay, not very many people have played this. Only 1,400 user reviews. Which is not much. But hey. Yeah, some Diablo-esque, I guess. Yeah. All right. Anyway, what have you been playing this week?
Yeah, very briefly. I didn't really have that much to say. But again, I'm trying to keep everything for maybe when I start.
Yeah. Okay.
Episodes or anything. But I did finish The Letter, horror visual novel. That's the full name.
The Letter.
The Letter. Yeah. There are some things that I really enjoyed about the game. I think the characters were actually pretty well done and kind of interesting and new for horror genre as a whole. And they did a pretty good job with like characterizations and stuff. But I did think it was kind of a bit long. And that's like one thing. And the second thing is that, it's kind of the thing where your choices matter, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I found it, like the ending, to be pretty deflating.
Okay.
Honestly. Yeah, it just happened. It like felt like I was getting to the big climax of the story and like revelations were starting to happen and something like that.
Yeah.
And then the game just ended. And then it has this thing that visual novels helps sometimes where you can browse the decision tree, the path that you took, And there are other paths in the game, obviously. But there's no feature that would allow you to jump between chapters and paths. So what the game wants you to do is to just replay the game, making different choices. And I just can't be bothered doing that necessarily.
Yeah.
So yeah, the ending was kind of soured me on the experience. But there are some things that I thought it did well. And also because the game is so long and it has so much text in it. And it was made by a small team from whatever, Philippines, I think.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
The farther you get into the game, the more like typos and mistakes I saw in the text.
Okay.
It doesn't bother me like super much.
Yeah.
But I can see some people getting,
yeah,
frustrated by that.
But if it's a visual novel also, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and the main feature of the visual novel is the script, So yeah.
Okay.
Overall, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, not hard to proofread. I agree.
Yeah.
One editor could go through the thing.
All right. Yeah. Here's something I wanted to share. This one. Ever wonder where the Prince of Persia jump came from? This is for Lotus Film also. I saw this video rotoscoping with VHS in 1986. So the developer of Prince of Persia just asked his brother at the time when he was 15 to model for my new game, Prince of Persia. 38 years later, I made him a present-day cartoon character in my new graphic novel, blah, blah, blah. But this is the Prince of Persia jump here. If you can tell, like, yeah. This is awesome. like he did it in like 1985. Like what? This is the game that I played. I remember these jumps so vividly, and this is funny to see to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It is funny, yeah. Kind of cool.
Yeah, this is how games were made.
Get ready.
Yeah.
This is like,
Jump.
thanks, bro.
It's kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Anything else? I don't know. Last week I mentioned Doom: The Dark Ages, which looks amazing, but it doesn't come out until next year at the very least. So, yeah. Anything else from gaming? Not really.
Not really. No, nothing to
Yeah.
report as of right now.
What is this video that Lord of Film is sending me?
It's about seemingly about two guys talking about Brokeback Mountain. I haven't listened to it yet, but
Okay,
it could be funny.
This could be funny. Yeah. All right. Anyway, but I wanted to mention what I wanted. Oh yeah, this was also a thing that happened this week actually. EU approves first ever. Well, this is not tech news technically. That's why it's at the end. EU approves first ever sanctions on Russian gas.
Mm-hmm.
That is a big deal. That is a big deal. It's a notable evolution in strategy for EU and came after Germany and Hungary held up a deal for weeks. Well,
as usual, the usual suspects.
Yeah, pretty much. EU will
Germany
hit
and
Russia
Hungary.
with unprecedented sanctions against its lucrative gas sector.
Mm-hmm.
The once unthinkable step that could drain hundreds of millions from Moscow's war chest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Good
on
news.
Thursday. And the penalties won't hit the majority of Russia's liquid natural gas export to the EU. Instead, they will ban EU ports from reselling Russian LNG after it arrives and block financing for Russia's planned Arctic and Baltic LNG terminals.
Mm-hmm.
This is a massive win, a massive victory, I would say. Please,
Yep.
let's get rid of the oil also as soon as possible. Yeah. Anyway, this is some good stuff. Yeah. Was there anything else? I don't know. What?
Not really.
What?
Next week I'll probably be streaming from a different location, so that's fun.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Lord's
I'll
Film.
have to-
How is Kirillov's new microphone? How do you feel about the? Oh, what? Okay. How do you feel about his new microphone, which he got? I don't know. Can you hold it up a little bit closer to your mouth to see some kind of audio is good? Yeah, but how about speaking?
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Like
Talking to the microphone directly.
Yeah. Like
Professional production.
he must
audio.
sing.
Must sing.
Yeah. we don't do
Yes.
singing here. We don't do.
Yes.
By the way, this is my care package that arrived from Osta, some kind of some auctions that I won also that I haven't unpacked, which I'm kind of a little bit excited about, like my Christmas presents here in the middle of June.
Must hear higher and lower notes. Yes. All my 5 octaves.
Yeah. La la.
Singing is work, so I would like to get paid.
Yeah. So singing is extra. All the ASMR and all the
You can hear me singing on my OnlyFans.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Look forward to that.
Yes.
But yeah, next week I'll probably be streaming from a different place with a different, a little bit maybe potentially setup.
From a bathtub.
We'll have to from a bathtub, yeah. From a pool.
Yes.
Getting in on the semi-naked pool streams. Yeah.
That would be amazing. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I will be in
then...
I don't know, swimsuit outside, I guess. I don't know. Something. Oh no. Please
and
don't.
then we will potentially have to figure out a new... Yes, may as well mention it now. That
Lordsvelm, what the hell are you sending at me? Or us? Must seem something like that. Okay. Song that must sing. Yes. Oh no. Are these our costumes for next week also?
Spoilers.
Some kind of a demented bird or something. I don't know. It's good stuff. Sure. Yes, Mozart. Okay. Yes. All right. Let's not spoil the next week, I guess. And yeah. That's about it, I think. I'm gonna go raise my children or something. And we'll see you next week, maybe Friday? Question mark? Or not really?
Oh, Friday.
Yeah. Oh. Really?
No, if we can agree, like in the near future on Friday, yes.
Wait.
Because we were going to go to a restaurant to celebrate my new job thing.
Oh, yeah.
So we were gonna probably go either Friday or Saturday. So whichever day we're not streaming will be the day.
All right.
So
question.
We could do Friday, yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Will you have been watching Rebel Moon Part 2 already next week also?
Sure. Possible.
Oh no. Then I need to then I need to catch up with like.
But if we're not in a hurry either,
1.5 movies already.
She kind of wants to watch it, so we don't have to. I mean, there's plenty of actually good cinema and TV to watch.
Yeah,
so,
but
yeah,
but those are not. This is better.
They're not as fun to discuss.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
What's there to say? It was good.
I don't know if I can like.
Yeah, no pressure. I was wondering why you asked that question. But,
yeah. That's. It would be fun to discuss the second part also together.
Totally. No, but I am curious on your thoughts about the remaining hour and a half of the film.
Yeah.
And whether you felt the same about the final third.
I need to catch up, and so we can discuss it.
Yeah, totally. No pressure.
Damn it.
If you were like, okay, we have to discuss it next week, then I'd be like, okay, well, I guess we're gonna watch it. But
I need to buy some time for myself from somewhere.
You should download some more time.
Yeah, something. Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Is this it?
So
I think this
Friday
is it.
Next week,
yeah. Why, Lord's Film? You're a weird person. Why the hell are you not celebrating Yanipav and Midsummer's right now? But hey, maybe you are. Maybe you are the weird person who is sitting right next to the fire and like on a phone. And then again, maybe are you like? Why are we here? Or some? I guess this is the well.
We already celebrated.
Yeah, well, kind of. Yeah. We are
kind of cool kids, so we celebrated the day before.
Yeah. We kind of celebrated Yaniba yesterday, which is not how it works, totally. But anyway, Lord's Film. It has been a pleasure. Probably maybe next Friday or something like that, but we'll see. Keep on your notification bells and whatever have you.
Agreed.
Put a reminder on your phone or whatever. I don't know.
That's like, but
Lord's Film has been a pleasure. Kella Klubi, yes.
Tell your grandparents about this.
Yeah, no.
All the things.
That's it. I remembered something, but no, maybe next week. All right. Bye, everybody.
Teaser. Cliffhanger.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah. Love you. Bye.
Bye.